Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here today to bring you the review for Shaman King episode 33, the last episode of this arc, and I think I'll talk about my overall opinion of the arc at the end of this video. So what do we get in this episode is basically Yo and Mata come in there, save Anna, and then we have the whole wrapping up of the arc thing really. And then what I want to say about this episode that really got to me the most was the voice acting in all the episodes, and I was really feeling like the feelings of each character within the episode, even the demon, because from the demon what I was getting is basically just wanting to exist really, and want to be in within existence. And I felt like we can see his desperation at times when Mata and Yo hopped in there, and it seemed like things were going to go pear-shaped for him, and he was just trying to find a way to survive. I can tell, at least that's what I felt within his voice. Within Yo, there was like slight anger, and basically typical Yo really, and we know how Yo is just really about helping people, and it's nice to see that he's been like this from a young age, and that emotion is really carried through with Anna in the beginning, because we know that the demon got to her a little bit, and I could tell that in her voice. And then as the episode went on later on, her heart started to open up. So this is basically the moment her heart opens up for the first time. So I see that, I felt that, and then as the episode goes on and we see her again on the train with Yo, that's basically was telling me she has started to open up, but she's still got a long way to go basically. And I could tell that through the voice acting, I could tell that through like the way she was sitting and all that kind of stuff. I was just feeling all the emotion. I think I was feeling all the appropriate emotions for this episode. The one thing I didn't really get, and it might come to me when I watch it again, the whole arc again. I am going to watch the whole arc again. Fairly recent. Not fairly recently. Soon. I'm gonna watch it again soon, but it's Matter. What I do think I understand is that he basically feels regret for being he basically feels regret, and what I think that he feels is that he feels like he failed Ziki, and he's trying to atone for that. And what he does within this episode throughout this arc is his atoneship. Is that a word? But that's basically what he does throughout the arc is basically him atoning for failing Ziki, and that's what I'm getting from Mata within this episode. I know I mentioned the 1080 beats last week. When that was revealed within this episode, I was very happy. I was like, yes, I got something right. And I probably did not mention it within the review for last week, but I know, believe me or not, if that's completely up to you if you want to believe me or not, but I know that I realized that the chain that Yo wears is the same chain that that Mata had, and I was not expecting Mata to die within this arc. I can't remember if I mentioned it before, but I probably did think about where exactly Mata fits into things now. But part of his atoning, as I said he was doing, or at least I feel he was doing within this episode, within this arc, was for him to sacrifice his life to help save Anna. And now there was a very touching moment between Mata and Yo where he says that where Yo says that he will bring Mata back to life one day. He's going to become stronger so he can one day bring Mata back. So they did get very close within the 3 days that they did know each other, and it is a mutual thing, because we know we know previously Mata was saying these things like, yo, it's been three days, but I'm pretty close with this boy. We know it's now mutual, and Yo also felt the same way that he did for Mata. So that was a nice touch. I really did feel their friendship. I know I say not in just not in the series, but in just stuff in general. Things need to happen over a period of time for me to fully believe it. But this was like what 3 4 episodes, and I do believe that there was a friendship there that grew between Mata and Yo. Nice touches to the end of the episode was to see how, or rather find out that Mata, before this whole event took off, he left a letter to Yo. And I think, because we basically find out while he was reading this letter that how he couldn't read it, and this is where we also find out that Yo was pretty fond of Meta. But I think what made that bit the most touching, made me feel it the most, was the background music that was used for this moment within the episode. I think that's what made me feel it the most. But overall, I was feeling the friendship that developed over the entirety of the arc. So I think that's everything I got to say about this episode. Something about Anna is bugging me. We just basically learned that how Anna starts to learn how to control up hours at the end of the episode. So I think it's pretty safe to assume, because I think it's something I did question previously. Can Anna still read minds? I think it's safe to assume that she can still do that, but she's got it down pat. She's got it locked. She can control it now, and yeah, that's it. So overall, this arc was emotional, and I'm glad that we got to see this, because like I've said previously, this was something that's taken out the OG anime, and it gives us more backstory into Anna and to Yo, and it makes their relationship that they have seem more realistic rather than a classic shonen pair up. And I do hope we see Mata again someday, because over the 4 episodes, 3 4 episodes, whatever how length it was, I did enjoy getting to know this character, even to a point where I wouldn't mind. I'm 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it, because I like Amida Mari, but I wouldn't mind if Mata became Yo's guardian ghost. That's something to debate in the comment section. Mata or Amida Maru for Yo's guardian ghost? Because the thing is for me right now is, I'm feeling the relationship that they developed over the arc, but for me, because I'm OG Shaman King fan. You know, Amida Maru's there. Amida Maru's been there from the get-go. You get me? Do you understand? So that's my kind of dilemma right now. But I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm going to give this episode I have no problems with it. I have no problems with this episode whatsoever. So it's going to get a perfect 5-star rating. And like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.